The disappearance of Nicola Bulley has been on the news for quite a few weeks now. Recent updates stated that Curtis Media is in some deep trouble with regard to this case. But how did TikTok sensation Curtis Media get caught up in this matter? Join us as we get into the recent details on how the footage of Nicola Bulley's body being taken out of the site where she was found was caught on camera and it was broadcasted online. For those of you who don't know what happened to Nicola Bulley, here's a small summary of what happened. Nicola Bulley was a 45-year-old mortgage advisor who disappeared for a span of 23 days, before which her body was found in the River Wire. The last time anyone saw her alive was the 27th of January, and following that day, everyone has been trying to find out about the mystery of her disappearance and her death. A few days ago, a 34-year-old man from Kidderminster, Worcestershire, was arrested due to his association with this case. The man was accused of suspicion of malicious communications offenses and perverting the course of justice. But what offense did Curtis partake in? But before we get into the details on that, here's a little bit about Curtis Arnold is. Curtis Arnold, also famously known as Curtis Media, is a 34-year-old man who's seen on various social media platforms including TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. The man has been an avid user of social media for quite some time and claims to portray media and journalism differently. Ever since Nicola went missing, he has been posting the latest updates on her case through his various accounts. Though his videos were quite informative, things went haywire when he posted a video clip of Nicola's body being pulled out of the river wire and placed into a body bag. Though these clips secured a large number of views, he faced massive public backlash. Curtis, who worked at Grade 1 Barbers, has gained so much hate ever since posting content relating to Nicola Bulley that is quite unsafe for him to even go back to work without hearing the taunts and threats from everyone around him. In fact, graffiti has been painted across the exterior of the Kidderminster barbershop, which is where he happened to work. The window and wall of the Blackwell Street barbershop have offensive words scrawled all across it. In fact, the Shuttle magazine tried to get in touch with Curtis so as to ask him a few questions with regard to his situation. All Curtis had to say was that he doesn't work at the barbershop anymore. However, we do know that Curtis loved working there, as he defended the barbershop in his statement of this. In fact, following the graffiti accident, the TikTok star put out a statement saying, "It's not really fair on the owner. The name of the shop is very well known. I've only been there a short time." Curtis has also added that this video footage that he put out on this platform has had a devastating impact on his life. In addition to the previous statement that he passed, he stated, "I've been assaulted, I've had my workplace damaged, I've had my car damaged, I've had people come to the house, I've had my personal address posted all over Facebook and shared." He truly has got his life completely shattered just by posting such a video, and he's regretting it quite tremendously. Curtis has even taken to social media to apologize for his actions and also for the consequences that they drew. In order to compensate for the hurt and damage he's caused, he stated that he donated 5 times the amount. The video made in royalties to Nicola Bulley's family. When he was questioned on how much the amount was, he refused to give a number. Following all this, Curtis still seems to be quite active in social media and also seems to still continue to film footage on what is going on with the Nicola Bulley case. In fact, he's still facing backlash for the footage that he uploaded off Nicola's body being pulled out of the river. He has been uploading content to YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Though he stated that he had learned his lesson from how active he is on the internet, it doesn't seem quite like it. In one of the most recent videos on his Curtis Media account, he's shown shooting from St. Michael's in Lancashire, where he's filming right along the River Wire. A police officer had spotted him hovering around this region and gave him a warning. The policeman was aware of who Curtis was due to the public backlash that he attracted and tried to get him out of that area. Later on, Curtis was given a ticket by the police officer for having an incorrectly spaced number plate. This was not the only confrontation that Curtis faced. He also happened to get confronted by a woman who he believes was the sister of Emma, one of Nicola's friends. According to sources, she stated, "You've just gone out on the news and in the media saying, 'Oh, I'm sorry, but then you're back.'" Following this, she questioned him about his intentions and stated that there was no point in him following up on such a case if he was not going to think about the sentiments of others. To this statement of hers, he replied, "If nobody comes, then there'll be nothing out there apart from what the police have. I get it. I get that there's going to be backlash." To this, she responded, Are you wanting to do this for fame or for likes? I'm just really trying to understand the reason why you feel like you need to do it." Curtis did not back down and let his questions go. Instead, he said, "I'm a curious person." In another excerpt of the footage, Mr. Curtis said, "I can't understand that they don't want to see people coming up and filming all the time, especially after she's been found. But at the same time, we all want answers for Nicola, and we don't really buy what the police are saying." Curtis has also given an explanation on what happened on the 27th of February when they found the body of Nicola Bulley. Curtis stated that he arrived at St. Michael's at around 11 a.m. and he could not see any helicopter hovering in the sky above. At that point in time, there was no police cordon on the river path, and all of a sudden, Curtis claimed to be in the midst of plenty of police officers. He further added that he has no idea what the police would find, so decided to keep his camera switched on in case some new findings pop up. When the police started to create a scene, Curtis assumed a piece of evidence had been found and tried to move in closer to have a look at what was found. Little did he expect to find Nicola's body. He added, "I zoomed in 4 times, and as you can see, it's quite far away. The police could clearly see me filming, so there's no way it was covertly filmed." In hindsight, perhaps it was a little bit insensitive. Perhaps it was bad timing to put that video online as an individual journalist from YouTube rather than mainstream media. Perhaps mainstream media can get away with that. I just presumed they'd taken the video and the viewers on YouTube would want to see what's happening, and perhaps I didn't take into account the family at the time. I admit that. That's why I've taken it off TikTok. I've taken it off Facebook. And today I've made a donation to the family, 5 times the amount that the particular video has made me. I won't give figures away, but I've made an anonymous donation to Paul. Paul Ansel, if you're watching this, I hope it hasn't offended you too much, and I wish you well with moving forward. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the recent discoveries concerning the disappearance of Nicola Bulley and the involvement of TikToker Curtis Arnold. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the case of Nicola Bulley. Please like and subscribe for more updates in this case and other true crime stories.